What's up, guys? I am Brian at Random. We got Ed at Random. We're doing a StreamYard trailer reaction today.
Oh
We
yeah.
we found out Into the Spider-Verse 2 trailer is dropped. So I don't know about you, Ed, but I'm fucking stupid excited about this.
Yeah, I'm super hyped up and it's kind of fitting that this is our first actual video we're doing together remotely on
Yeah.
StreamYard for with a trailer reaction. And this was, if you remember, Brian, Into the Spider-Verse was the first thing we ever did in fandom at Random.
Oh,
So
I remember, unfortunately.
uh, uh,
Yeah.
so randos, if you go back and listen to our first episode, it was Into the Spider-Verse, and now we're getting Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, which very exciting. We were huge fans of the original.
Yep.
I mean, you and I were just absolutely blown away by everything about it, the animation, the storyline, how they crossed everything over. So
Yeah, that
I'm
was a good surprise when we watched that. I didn't expect much from it.
yeah, I am beyond hyped to see what this trailer is going to bring us. So
Hell
yeah.
yeah, dude. I mean, we got No Way Home coming up. We'll be doing a review on that.
Yep.
And now we got this trailer. I mean, on my end, we got Scream coming out in January. We got tons of shit coming. So, Witcher coming
I
out.
might actually go to Scream with you.
Oh boy. I'm so
I might
excited.
nut up on that one.
It should be good. Yeah. But anyway, we're focusing on Spider Man right now, and we're focusing on Across the Spider Verse. The trailer is launched. Let's hit it. All right, here we go. Awkward silence.
Darkness. Oh, it's Miles.
Can't hear what he's playing on his headphones.
Ooh, floaties.
Oh my god, that fucking animation, man.
Looks so good.
Oh.
Miles, you got a minute?
Gwen.
Oh, what?
Gwenny.
Spider
Gwen?
Gwen.
How did she? How did you get? How have you been?
It's a long story. Is this the room you grew up in?
It is, but my
Oh
dorm
God.
room is
Even a
very
cartoon.
adult.
Right, of course.
Hey,
Are these your drawings?
what? No,
Oh,
no.
good.
Busted.
Sure.
I missed you too.
Okay, so what are you doing here? I mean, I thought I'd never see you again.
Want to get out of here?
Yes, I want to get a. Oh,
I
she's talking to him. Never mind.
grounded.
Bummer.
Whoop.
Is
That was
Spider-Man
badass transition.
I hope they introduce her in No Way Home. Oh
mean,
my
I-
god. Damn. Oh shit.
That's Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, dude. Gonna get
Nice.
a lot more crossovers in this one.
Part 1, 2.
Damn, dude. That's awesome. Let me just get out of this real quick. All right. There's a lot to I mean, not even a lot, just the animation was going to be top notch. We knew that already. And
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love that digital comic kind of layout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it was really the first, we mentioned it in our initial review. It was the first thing I've ever seen where it really was like a comic book page was jumping off the page into like an animated screen.
Right.
And it looks like this is going to be more of the same. I'm beyond hyped for this film. I thought the first one was a 10 out of 10. It was amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm I'm just curious too. I mean, obviously the multiverses, the portals seem to have opened back up. If
Hmm.
Gwen can move freely back to Miles, so that begs the question. I would assume we're going to see Peter B. Parker again, maybe some of the other Spider-Man
Yeah.
Noir.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's not like she accidentally fell through them. Like, whoa, like she's obviously figured out a way to move freely. And that's going to be curious to see how she's doing it and what happened, you know?
Yeah,
Um, and the music is top notch, of course. I think the animation and the music was two of the highlights of the past movie. And it looks like they're keeping it up for this one. So,
yeah, and everything. I mean, the plot was good, the character design, and like you said with the animation, I hope we get more of the when they're hopping into different multiverses, the different art styles that they transition between.
right.
They could do a lot of crazy shit with that.
Yeah, they could. So, all right, crazy idea that I've been thinking about. Probably a huge fucking long shot, but is there a possibility this crosses over with the Tom Holland universe?
I mean, it it's a Spider-Verse. It's a multiverse theory. We already see the MCU is now delving into the multiverse itself.
Right?
I don't I don't see any reason it can't. I think it would be, if anything, it'd be pretty cool, like, because we don't know what's going to happen in No Way Home yet.
Yeah.
Like the end of it, could you imagine at the end of that or a post credits or something happens where they try to fix things and like Tom Holland's Spider-Man gets like sucked through a portal and then he ends up like animated and
Yeah.
he's doing the voice acting
I
and that.
could immediately imagine that. Not only that, I could imagine it like Space Jam, where he's actually Tom Holland in a cartoon universe, you know, either or. But they're opening up the multiverse in No Way Home. They're opening up the multiverse in Across the Spider-Verse. I can see them cashing in on that cow.
Yeah, I mean they'd be crazy not to. I mean, we know that technically Sony still owns the rights to Spider-Man. They
Right.
own, Sony is the one backing the Spider-Verse film. But Sony and Marvel have been playing nice,
Yeah.
which is good. And I mean, it's in both their best interests to really keep using this character in the MCU. So, I, to me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I would think either at the end of No Way Home or potentially at the end of this film, across the Spider Verse. I keep want to call it Across the Universe, thinking of the
I
Beatles
know,
film.
right? Yeah.
But I would think that they're going to lean into it. Never mind that people want to see in the MCU itself, live action. I want to see Miles Morales. I want to see Spider Gwen. I
Yeah.
want to see these characters come to live action so badly. And
I'm thinking we might. I know there's already a lot going on in No Way Home, but I think we might see hints at Spider Gwen. Who it's going to be, I doubt it would be Emma Roberts or whatever her name is. Cutie face there. I forget her name. Either way, I think they're going to hint at it, drop a little seed, something like that, because she's hot right now. Another cash cow that you don't want to miss out on. And I actually kind of grazed over your first comment, part one. They leave it there, part one. That means we're getting a second part to this.
yeah, and it's nice that they're already calling it part one, which means they already have the full story kind of panned out, like arced out. So, they're not going into this like, when they did the first Spider-Verse film, it was a Hail Mary. It's like,
Yeah,
is this going to take off? And it was a huge success. So, knowing now that they have the complete financial backing of not only Sony, but we're assuming the MCU and by extension Disney,
right.
um, I think we're going to get, they're calling this a part one. Who knows how many parts we're going to get or how big this is going to get. So it's
Yeah.
exciting.
One thing is with Dune, so, spoilers, but not really. They said it was part one, and I kind of have a love-hate thing because it was an amazing movie, as we all know. I loved it, and I think you loved it too. But
Mhm.
I do think because it was a part one, it was stretched out a little bit too much. and I hope they don't fall into the trap on this one.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the tough thing about when you have something that is, for a fact it's going to be a part 1 and there's going to
Yeah.
be more of it. They can kind of set up plot lines that you won't get the payoff to
Yeah.
until the next iteration comes out. So, I mean, that's the nature of the beast. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
a lot of people, I always harken back to Star Wars with Empire Strikes Back. When Empire came out, it actually wasn't as well received as the original Star Wars because they left so much like unfinished and people were
Yeah.
pissed off. But then after Return of the Jedi came out, then you finally saw what a masterpiece Empire was with all the setup.
Right.
So, you could always get something like that with this film, but I think it's got way too much going for it. I think the action's going to be there. The characters, we know the animation and the music are going to be up to par. So, this is going to be one that day one we need to go to IMAX on this one.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like you said, this was our first episode. This is what began Fandom at Random. This is what got me comfortable speaking into a microphone to zero or many people. So it's fucking exciting. Day one, we're going to see it in the theater and everything. I mean, all right, let's wrap it up. I am completely happy with the first trailer. It's a teaser. We got enough to get us excited. I'm sure we'll get a second trailer, but from what I'm seeing so far, I'm fucking hyped.
Yeah, we super glossed over. I mean, that was Spider-Man 2099, correct?
Right. Yes. Yeah, it was. Yep. I just looked it up.
The costume, it jumped out immediately. I mean, he's badass too.
See,
it looked like they were fighting though.
Yeah, it did kind of look like they were fighting. Now, see, we always try to tell our audience, I'm more than you. I'm not a big Marvel fan. I mean, I like Marvel. I just never invested heavily into it. So I don't know much about it, but it does look like they are going for a beatdown on that one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of like what if theories, and I mean, Spider-Man 29 is considered in the Spider hierarchy. He is definitely one of the strongest. So he's a top tier. So
that's interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, we got Porky Pig Spider-Man in the first
Yes.
one. God only knows what we can get in this second one, you know?
Yeah, I want more of that.
Yeah.
Get wild with it, get weird with it. I mean, they've got the multiverse to work with, so
I'm all about getting weird. So
let's get weird. Let's get random. That's what we're all about.
Yeah. I think that's what their point was, though. It's like, all right, we'll show you one of these characters. This is who we're bringing over. It only goes up from here. So stay tuned. That's pretty much what they're saying, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, you guys, if whoever's watching this video, all you randos, what did you think of the trailer? Is this your first time seeing it? Did you watch it before? What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? Are you excited for the movie? Let us know in the comments. You know, you can always go to fandomatrandom.com, watch our previous videos, even check out the first episode if you are so inclined. I would recommend against it. You know, Ed did a great job as usual, but yeah, no, I'm excited and I can't wait to fucking see more from this movie.
Yeah, ditto. Thanks, Randos. Thanks for watching, and we'll again, this was our first shot with this kind of video content, quick trailer reaction, but we're definitely going to be doing a lot more of this in the near future. So if there's anything you guys want to see, or if you have any recommendations, please let us know. But yeah, we'll be back. You know where to find us, fandomatrandom.com.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Later.
Later.